Welcome back to AM Northwest. Since Christmas, our next guest has been busy meeting new people, rehearsing choreography, and participating in preliminary competitions. Now, it all culminates on Sunday with the Miss America Finals. Here to share more, we welcome our own Miss Oregon 2024, Abigail Hoppe. Good to see you, Abigail.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
You bet. Where are you right now?
I am in Orlando, Florida, competing for Miss America.
But like, are you in the wardrobe room?
Yes, I'm currently in a separate dressing room. So we have our dressing rooms, and in this one, I don't really know whose this dressing room is, but it's mine for the moment.
For the moment. Okay, so what happens later on? What's your event coming up next that you rehearse for?
So talent is the last preliminary competition, and that is taking place tonight, which is really exciting. So I got to do my run through. I actually am fresh out of rehearsal, so I changed out of my costume, put on my rehearsal clothes, and got to jump in here so that I could talk to you.
And what is your talent? I understand it's dancing, right?
It is. I do a Latin jazz dance. So I love Dancing with the Stars, and my grandmother is from Puerto Rico, and so we love Spanish ballroom.
Oh,
so I love jazz and I love ballroom, so we mixed it together, and it's a Latin jazz dance.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh my gosh, how incredible. We're looking at video from the state competition where you look fabulous. I love the outfit there too. So awesome.
Thank you. Now we have a similar outfit, but it's a little different, so you'll have to watch it.
This has been your goal for a long time, hasn't it, to be in the finals?
Yes.
Tell me about that, because you clearly have you've accomplished all the goals that you've set for yourself.
Thank you. So when I was younger, I've grown up watching Miss America, and it was as I was sitting in this room waiting for the interview to start, I was talking to one of the Miss America volunteers about how I will never watch Miss America the same ever again. I will still watch it with the same admiration, but I have such a different understanding of what it looks like because I've seen behind the scenes and the amount of work that goes into it and all that we have to do to get onto these shows and what it feels like to be on the stage and have that different perspective. So looking back at little me watching Miss America and to think I am the girl on that stage that I was once watching, wow. It's such a full circle, heartwarming moment.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about looking back, because we want to look back to the time you were on our show on AM Northwest in 2013 to talk about the Juvenile Diabetes Foundation Walk, because you also have juvenile diabetes, and you were with Rhonda Shelby. But let's take a look.
One of the things that I especially have to kind of deal with is when I'm on stage or I'm performing ballet or even in a pageant. Before you go on stage, you have to plan ahead. You have to test your blood sugar, and if you're low, you have to sit there for 15 minutes, and you might miss your cue, and that's not fun.
Like, how cute were you? Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
I can't believe how long ago that was. I think I've grown up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. You know, when I see the young women in the competition, Miss America competitions, I think they seem to love each other. You know, we like to pit women against women. But do you get the feeling that everyone is really rooting for the other person?
You know, pageantry, it's like an individual sport, but it also is a team sport in a way. So we all go out there and we all do something different. We are all here because we have something that would make us an amazing Miss America. And what we have is all different from one another. So we get to be our own individual people while supporting one another. And I think that's the beauty of Miss America.
Yeah, absolutely. So your platform is about juvenile diabetes. Tell me more.
Yeah, so just like little
you.
About. So I am a type 1 diabetic. I have been since I was 10 years old. And after becoming a teacher, I'm an elementary teacher, what I found was there was a really strong need for curriculum to be taught to children of all different ages. So to differentiate where are children developmentally and what kind of material do they need to understand what type 1 is, and not only for themselves, but for their classmates. So something that I've done is I've created a new curriculum. It's called Diabetes Decoded. And so we're working through different ways to teach kids, staff, and students in the classroom what type 1 diabetes is. I think that it's so important for every student that has type 1, not only for students and teachers to understand what their life looks like, but also so that their parents, that's a weight off their shoulders. My mom and dad, I am so thankful to have such dedicated parents, because being a parent of a type 1 diabetic, it's a lot of work and a lot of learning. And they need to know that the child is in a place where they can be taken care of at school.
Your parents are very supportive of you and all of your goals, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah, I mean, it's very cool to see. Also, one of your goals too, they're your parents again, one of your goals too is to publish a book about your brother Charlie. Tell me more. He passed away.
He did. He passed away when he was 13. And he is a big reason why my family is who we are. So he had cerebral palsy. He was a quadriplegic, nonverbal. He had a trach feeding tubes. But despite every obstacle he faced every day, against all odds, he had so much joy. And that joy was very apparent in our community when he passed away, because we saw people that call us and tell us, I remember when I got to push Charlie out of, we had a big blow-up helmet at West Salem High School where I went to school, and the football team pushed him out in his wheelchair so that he could be a part of the experience. And so the people that he impacted and the way that he lived his life, despite the challenges he faced, that's why when I became a diabetic when I was 10, I didn't see it as something that was going to hold me back, because I saw Charlie. And although I was the only one, he was my role model in that sense. And so I think that's a message that our entire world can read in a book and still gain something, whether or not their scenario looks the same, because I learned from him. And with that lesson of, if you have hope, you are never helpless, can go so far.
I bet you he's there right now with you.
He is.
Yeah, I bet he is. We want to tell everyone the Miss America Finals are this Sunday night. It'll be streamed live on their YouTube channel starting at 4 p.m. our time. We'll have more details about that on our website at KATU.com. Abigail, thank you so much and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice
break a leg. Break a leg.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.